Guys, once again it's Biglee here, and this time we're going to look into ketogenic diet. It is the buzz in the diet industry. Many people think it's a fad diet, but it ain't. So let's just look into the history of how the diet was coined and then see how it's beneficial for our goals. First of all, in the year 1924, Dr. Russell Wilder coined this diet to treat patients with epilepsy. We also call it seizure. These patients started responding to it well, and this diet was famous until they discovered medicines to treat seizure. So what does this diet do? Before getting into the diet, let's talk how our normal diet works. You know, when we are eating our regular food, there is glucose level increase in our blood. To dispense the glucose into the muscle cells, our pancreas secretes insulin, which shuttles the glucose into the muscle. So your energy is stored in the muscle, which you can use. What happens if you're following a ketogenic diet? Basically, a ketogenic diet is very low in carbohydrate, high in fat and high in protein. When that is the case, there is no direct sugar going into the blood, no carbohydrates going into the blood, which means there is a drop in the sugar level, the glucose level in the blood. When the body senses there is drop in the glucose level, the lipase actually breaks down your fat tissue and sends fatty acids into the liver. Then the liver metabolizes those fatty acids, converts it as energy and puts it back into the bloodstream. When this process happens, it also releases ketone bodies. And when such state happens, we call the process as ketosis. And when these ketones are in the blood, they actually suppressed the occurrence of an epileptic seizure. So medically, this was how it was discovered. Now let's understand how it can help us. When there is low carbohydrate and we give enough fat and protein in our diet, lipase breaks down the fat tissue and sends it to the liver to convert it as energy. That's the key in the diet. Scientifically, what we are doing, we are eating a lot of food. We are not actually restricting ourselves with a lot of calories. We eat moderately good food, and it yet helps us to burn a lot of fat compared to the other diets. The advantage is it helps you retain all the muscle that you have because it's high caloric diet. So that's how the ketogenic diet is famous and is very useful for us. So, you know, like after the actual ketogenic diet that was discovered by Dr. Russell Wilder, a lot of diets came in, the MCT diet, the Atkins diet, which all had its place in the history. Lately, a bodybuilder named Dave Palumbo, most of you might be aware of, popularized it and made the diet look very simple so that anyone can use. So the diet is simple. You split your day into 5 or 6 meals, preferably 5 meals for ladies and 6 meals for gents and competitive athletes, and meal or 2 extra. Every meal is gonna have 50% of the calories derived from protein and approximately 50% of calories derived from fat. And no carbohydrates. We just put in fibrous carbohydrates from vegetable, which actually form the negative calorie food. In order to digest these carbohydrates, you are actually burning more calories in the digestion. So when you split your diet, which is high in protein, high in fat, but when we say fat, it's not going to be any kind of fat, no fried items, no junk food. It's going to be good fat. For example, you know, a meal can be 10 egg whites and a yolk and maybe a gram of fish oil, or it can be a protein shake with peanut butter, or chicken with almonds and vegetables, something like that. You know, like the food choices has to be healthy, non-junk, good sources of fat, plenty of protein and fiber, and you're set to go. Your body is now gonna convert into a fat burning furnace and burn a lot of fat. So guys, that's the key about ketogenic diet. You can see the subscribe button below my video. Feel free to subscribe so that every video that I make, you get an email notification and you can come and watch it right away. And if you like it, please like the video And if you have questions, you can post it in the comment section below the video so that I can answer them or make another video to answer them all. Thanks for listening, guys. Biglee here, over and out.